are you? How is everyone this Thursday evening? I cannot believe it's already Thursday. Hello and welcome to the Scope. Hello, Mom Advisor. Thanks for popping in. I'm going to wait a moment for a couple people to come in. Hello, PIC. Hello, thanks so much for joining. What you want to do right now. Hello, Candace. Hi. Hello, Felicia. So happy to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. Hello, Candace. I'm so glad you're joining. Please take a moment right now to go ahead and invite your friends and followers, invite on Twitter, invite on Facebook, and of course here on Periscope. And we're going to get started. We're going to talk all about the key to getting more self-care for mamas. We'll flip it around. Hello everyone. Hello. Felicia says busy month. I know, it's crazy, right? And now we're getting ready to head into the holidays. I cannot believe that Thanksgiving is actually next week. Can you guys believe that? Can you guys believe it? I can't. I cannot. So tonight I'm coming on with a quick tip, a quick key to actually getting more self-care time for mamas, especially as we head into holidays. It says it came so fast. It did. It came so soon. I feel like it was just June and all of a sudden it's now November. It's almost the end of November, right? So for those of you that are new to my Scope, hello, my name is Brooke-Sidney and my site and company is called Bella and the Babe, and I'm all about empowering authentic motherhood. Hello, BN. Thank you so much for joining. And you guys, again, if you think that you know a mom or a mother to be, I call them mamas, that could benefit from some tips about self-care, please do share. Hello, Jay Chase. Thanks for coming on, because tonight's tip, I guarantee you it will help you. I guarantee it will help. So if you have any friends that are mothers or even grandparents, anyone that could actually help with self-care for mothers, please do share. And if something I say resonates with you or even makes you go, please double tap the screen and give hearts. It lets me know that something I'm saying is helpful to you and that you appreciate it. Says it's very much appreciated. So I'm gonna jump right in. The tip tonight is basically that once you figure out how important self-care is and you decided I want to make more time for myself. I mean, I've had several scopes now, you guys, talking all about self-care. Once you figure out what it is, you've visioned about it, you've prayed about it, you've written it down, right? And I have other scopes that talk more in depth about that. But once you've figured it out, you must now hold the space for it. You must now hold the space for it. Anything that we want to do in our lives, we have to provide a container, a space in time to do so. If we don't do that, you know what? That time escapes us. That time goes to something else. Just as we were just talking about, it is now November and we're all like, what happened to the time? Felicia says, so true. It is so important that after you figure out what types of self-care, things or activities resonate for you, that you hold the space for that. You must plan it and you must schedule it. And there are a couple reasons why I want you to think about doing this. First of all, I want you to think about it in a very self-honoring way. When you make a date with yourself or you make a date with other people, it's an act of cherishing and honoring yourself, right? So if you've decided that you want to spend some time with yourself for much needed self-care, please schedule it and treat it like a date, treat it like honoring yourself, right? Because you want to cherish that time that you have with yourself. And it's hard for us mamas to be away from our babies. And so, you want to make sure that you actually are fully invested in that moment, because it's moments spent away from your loved ones, right? So the second thing that I want to say why it's important to schedule it is because if you don't schedule it, if it doesn't end up in your calendar, ladies, mamas, it does not exist. It just doesn't exist. If something doesn't end up in our calendars, right, or on our phone, whatever you're using, although I have a tool for that and I'll get to that, but you want to make sure that it's actually in your calendar, that you see it, right? And it's The third reason why that's so important is that it gives you something to look forward to. There have been, hello, Broken No More. Thank you so much for joining. You know, there are so many times where, because my times for self-care, my mama time is scheduled. So for example, Sunday afternoons are usually my mama time. And so my husband takes our child, and goes and runs errands and does different things with him. He has daddy time with him. But that becomes mama time for me, my self-care time for me. And there are weeks that I look forward to it. There are weeks that I am like on Thursday or Friday saying, I cannot wait until Sunday afternoon. So really scheduling it gives you an opportunity to have something to look forward to. I've always been that way, and it's like having bright spots in your week, you guys. It's really amazing. So it's another reason why you want to schedule it. The other thing, Felicia says, mine are Friday afternoons. Oh, I love it. So you really do have a great TGIF. Your TGIF has a whole new meaning. That's awesome, you guys. So yes, if this information is helpful, please share with your followers, share with your friends, people here on Facebook, Twitter, or Periscope. So then also, it helps you figure it out when you're scheduling it. If this is something that you want to do daily, weekly, or monthly, right? You want to actually think about how often you want to schedule it. So when you actually put it in a calendaring system, you will then start to see, wow, this worked out well for me to have it daily. Even if it's like getting my favorite cup of coffee, or it's weekly, it's having that Friday afternoon, or in my case, my Sunday. You see it, and then you're able to like reflect back on it, like what is working, right? Which is kind of my next point, is that, you know, a lot of us are scared to write things down because it feels so, you know, so concrete. And know that plans are not set in stone. Like, all plans are flexible, but it gives us a marker. It gives us a marker in time to kind of start to build in self-care time. It helps us create the framework to take out time for ourselves, you guys. And it's not set in stone. And of course, be flexible. Be flexible with your spouse or your whoever's helping you. Maybe it's your mother-in-law, or maybe it's a child care provider. Be flexible, right? It's not so that we schedule and it's like, no, no, no. But I do encourage mamas to definitely create some boundaries around it, and do hold fast to it. You don't just want your self-care time to just keep slipping away. But, you know, make the decision sometimes, if you need to be flexible so it's not in stone, right? And the last thing that I just want to say is that really, this is an opportunity for you, again, to honor yourselves and do something fun. Look at it as a time to do something fun. Like, I have fun with my son all the time. You guys, if you're following me on Instagram, you know that me and my little guy have fun all the time. We had fun yesterday, just even in the kitchen. But know that our lives are very, very full, and that we can even have more fun when we have some time by ourselves. And sometimes the fun when we return back to our son or to our children, in other people's case, hello Amanda, thanks for joining, it becomes even more fun because now we are refreshed and refueled. So I just want to encourage you all to plan your self-care time because there's so many benefits. Hello Amanda, thanks so much for joining. And so that leads me to my last point, is that I have actually created a tool to help mamas do that. I have created a tool called the Mama Love Planner. And right now it's actually in the pre-order launch stage. And I'm sharing it with you all first because you are my Periscope family and I love you guys. So what's so different about my planner is that the actual basis of it, the reason it was created, Felicia says, awesome, thank you. The reason it was created was because it was designed to help mamas schedule time for self-care. Because I know that if we don't schedule it, I have too many friends, too many mama friends. I know if we don't schedule it, it does not happen. So this planner encourages you and reminds you on a daily or weekly basis, because I have two versions. I have a daily version or a weekly version, depending upon your preference. It will help you remember to schedule that time. The other thing that makes the planner really different from all other planners out there is that this planner is really designed for the physical, the spiritual especially, and the mental well-being of mamas. So this planner, mamas are not an afterthought, they are the forethought. They are the reason it was created. And then additionally, it combines It combines traditional planning and goal setting along with the self-care practice as well as a gratitude practice, because it's really important that we give thanks for all the things that are in our lives. So I really, really hope that other mothers will take that gratitude practice on and be thankful for all the things that we have going in our life, and thankful for the fact that we're even able to have this great time. The planner also features a section called the Daily Declaration or the Weekly Declaration, and that is a place where you can declare an uplifting word over your life. Some people might put in, like for myself, I usually put in a scripture verse, but for other people, they might even put in like an affirmation or something that they hold dear for themselves. So it's an area to really uplift and encourage. So to me, this planner is very different from anything else on the market because it is really designed to support and encourage and help mamas and mamas to be, and even busy women out there that need more support and need some encouragement, right? So anyway, I'd love for you to check it out. It's on sale now through Black Friday, which is November 27th, anywhere from 35 to 40% off. And the prices are going to go up after Black Friday. So again, the website is it's not the website. The website is bit.ly/ML Planner for Mama Love Planner. And again, I'd love for you to check it out, get your pre-orders in, get a gift for your mother friends. I know there are moms out there that would love the gift of self-care this as we enter 2016, because life is only getting busier and busier. It really will help us be more intentional with our time. So that's it, you guys. Thanks so much for jumping on my scope. I really enjoyed talking with you. As always, please feel free to check me out on my website. I'm on Twitter with the same handle, Carmel Bella. And again, I'd love for you to check out my new planner, the Mama Love Planner, bit.ly/ML Planner. So take care, guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a great Thursday. Bye.